One thing God has really been teaching me in this season is discipline. When you walk with God, discipline is one of those things that you need to have. The Lord has been teaching me so much about discipline, spiritually and physically. I've been on a fitness journey for the past couple of weeks, and I've been super consistent. And one thing that the Lord has taught me is consistency is what's going to get you results. You're not going to see the results that you want to see if you're not consistent. And this doesn't just apply to, working out and being more physically active. Just like athletes have to stay consistent in order to see the results that they want to see, is the same way that us as Christians need to be consistent in pursuing God, pursuing His righteousness, pursuing the Word, and praying so that we can see the results we want to see in our life. We're not going to see the full manifestation of God's plans and His promises over us unless we're consistent in our relationship with Him. And so I believe that the Lord wants to tell you today that you need to stay consistent. Sometimes you start something and then you stop, or you will start something and then you'll lose the momentum. The one thing that is going to get you the results you're looking for, whether spiritually or physically, is consistency. Consistency is key. Look at bodybuilders. Bodybuilders don't just go to the gym once a year and get the results that they're looking for. No, bodybuilders literally have to be so consistent for months on end to see their results, to reach their goals. How can we expect to see the move of God in our life the way we're intending if we're only reaching out to Him or seeking Him once in a blue moon? We're not being consistent. And if you want to see God move in your life in the way that you're expecting Him to, you have to be consistent with Him. Even when you're tired, you need to show up, whether that's to the gym or that's to get in your word. Show up. Deny your flesh. We really have to take control over our flesh. Our flesh craves everything that goes against the spirit. So it is going to be a battle between your spirit and your flesh daily, but you have to be able to deny your flesh. Have that discipline to say no to what the flesh wants. The flesh does not want to get in the word daily. The flesh does not want to pray. The flesh does not want to fast, but your spirit needs it. Take back control over your flesh. Don't let your flesh have control over you. Some days I really don't want to get up and I don't want to go to the gym, but I really have to fight that, and I have to say no, like I'm doing it anyways. You're going to have to do things that your flesh doesn't want to do. You're going to have to really force yourself. Pray for God to give you His supernatural strength to resist the resistance. There is always going to be resistance. When you're running in a race, the wind might start to pull you back and try to get you to stop and quit and give up and throw in the towel because it's too hard. You're too tired. But guess what? When you push through that resistance and you keep on running, despite the winds pushing you back, you are going to finish that race. You are going to receive the trophy, the crown of life that God has waiting for you beyond that finish line. You just can't give up. You just can't quit. Even if you're going super, super slow, guess what? Fastest runner doesn't always win the race. Show up every single day. Show up to your time with God. Be intentional. Show up in prayer. Show up in reading your word every single day. Even if it's just a couple lines out of the Bible, just do something, okay? Just stay consistent and you will see the move of God in your life. If you're tired and you don't want to go to the gym, just show up and do something light, because it's about progression, not perfection. Better to do a little bit of activity rather than nothing at all. So show up despite your flesh feeling tired, despite what you're feeling. Do not walk by your sight. Do not walk by what you can feel. Lean on your faith, okay? It is mind over matter. When you're on the treadmill and you're so tired and you don't want to keep on running and you want to quit and you want to end your workout, that is when you need to push through the hardest. When you don't want to get in your word and you don't want to get in your Bible and you don't want to fast and you don't want to go to church, that is more of the reason why you need to do it. You need to force yourself to do it, because when God sees you denying your flesh and doing things despite your flesh not wanting to do them, God sees your hard work. God rewards those who are hardworking. God rewards those who do not give up. God will reward you if you endure with perseverance. God will restore you and strengthen you when you seek Him. So if you're tired, seek the Lord for His strength. Don't give up. You have to keep going, okay? The Lord is with you. He's holding your hand. He will never leave you nor forsake you. I pray that this word blesses you. I pray that it reaches whoever it's for, and I love you guys. Keep on going. Don't quit. Stay encouraged. The Lord is with you.